What's going on, guys? Got another comic book haul video for you. Got two smallish stacks of books here from one's from the flea market that was here back on Labor Day. So 2 or 3 weeks ago here in Louisville at the Kentucky Fairgrounds. They do a big flea market out there every few months, and went out there for the one for Labor Day and grabbed some stuff. And then I went to a Peddler's Mall in Bardstown, Kentucky, which is about 30-45 minutes away from me. So we'll go ahead and get started. The dollar books here I got from the flea market. Starting off with some Moon Knight stuff. Got Moon Knight number 11. This was like the mid-2000s volume, I think. I'm not sure exactly when it came out, but I'm just trying to, or how long it ran, just trying to find these, pick them up for cheap. So I got number 11 there, and going backwards, number 10, cool David Finch cover, and I got annual number 1. So some nice progress on that run. Those are all $1. Got a Gotham by Gaslight facsimile. You can see it's the shiny foil one, and the foil's already starting to curl. This is a Mike Mignola penciled Elseworld story about Jack the Ripper coming to Gotham in the late 1800s. So that's pretty cool. Really happy to find this one. This is Black Magic number 1. I didn't know about this one. It's Masamune Shirow's first work, creator of Ghost in the Shell, which I primarily know him from. So I saw this, and it looks like it's book 1 of 4, so obviously at least 4 of them, hopefully, if they printed them all. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for these from now on. Unfortunately, it's not color on the inside, but it is Shiro doing all of the pencils on the inside, so that's good at least. And speaking of Ghost in the Shell, I got Ghost in the Shell 2, or Volume 2, I guess. This is issue 9. I've got a few of these, and yeah, this one is cool because this one is all color on the inside, and Masamune Shiro does all the art on the inside as well, so it's really cool, really beautiful artwork. Lots of big splash pages, it looks like, so can't go wrong with that. Really happy to find that one for $1. Got some fun crossover books here. Got some Batman Ninja Turtles. This is the second volume, I guess, of this one. I got a cool Freddie Williams cover, and he does all of the interior art as well, so really happy to find that. And then I got number 2 as well. Just really love Freddie's art style, and happy to see him doing the covers and the interior art on all of these, so it's really cool. A couple more dollar books here. Got a fun David Nakayama cover. This is Uncanny Avengers number 3. I don't know if this is a wraparound. Yeah, it's a wraparound. So you got Wolverine fighting Captain America, and it's the video game style, kind of like the Marvel vs. Capcom thing. You can see Captain America's team there. He's got Thor and Iron Man, and then Wolverine's got Cyclops and Storm, it looks like. So I got a few of these from, Unknown Comics a couple years ago. But I've never seen these in the wild before, so I was happy to find that. Got a newish Space Usagi book. This is Death and Honor number 1. I don't know if this is a reprint of the original Space Usagi stories or not. I've only got like one of those. And then they've either reprinted or just it's another story that they're doing, Dark Horse, since they got the Usagi license back a couple years ago. So I just pick these up as I find them for cheap. I see the cover price on there is $5, but thankfully I was only paid $1 for this. And I think I had a variant of this or something. I know David Nakayama actually did a variant that I've shown before on one of these Space Usagi books, so I was happy to find that. Got a nice little promo book here, or I guess it's not a promo. Assassin's Creed number 1. This is not the first volume or the first Assassin's Creed comic. This is, I think, the second volume. It's from 2015. This is like the Barnes & Noble variant. You can see the Barnes & Noble booksellers down there. So that's why I picked it up. I'd never seen this particular version of this comic before. I did love the Assassin's Creed games. I played the first one, and then I played the Ezio trilogy. I think there was 3 of those, the ones that took place in Italy. So those were all fun. And but the first comic I think came out around the time of the first game, so like 07 or 2007, 2008 maybe. And that one's worth quite a bit. This one is maybe like $10-20 or something, but I just never seen it before, and it was a little variant, so why not pick it up for $1? Got a Black Widow #1. Just grabbed this one for the Adam Hughes cover. I know some of these and later in this run go for a bit more than $1 or $2, but I don't think this one does. But it was only $1, so why not? And then the last book from this particular seller, is 7. This is the Gluttony cover. I'm not sure if they did one for each of the 7 deadly sins. That would probably make sense, but I'm not sure. This is the first one I'd ever seen in the wild before, so happy to find that one for $1. And then one more seller I got stuff from at the flea market. Just a few books. These were all differently priced. So got Usagi. This is volume 2. When Mirage picked it up, this is number 4 from 1993. Paid $5 for that. This is fun. Not sure if it shows up too well, but it's the Deathmate. This is like the tour book. This one was $3. I'll open it up. This was a crossover that Valiant Image did in the early 90s. And this is just a solid gray / platinum cover, and then you get the glittering lettering embossed on Deathmate, and it just kind of goes into the creators of the different Image and Valiant properties there, and then talks about, I don't know if it talks about the crossover or not. Probably does at the beginning. So the theory was get this and then get all the creators to sign it. I've got an Extreme Studios tour book from like 93 that's similar with no signatures. I need to go through that one better and see if anybody actually signed it or not, but just a fun little 90s nostalgia piece. Grab this one, Transformers #1, or Transformers Generation 2 #1. This is the Transformers Volume 2, I guess. This one was $3. I know there's a version with it's a die-cut cover where Optimus's face like folds out. This is not that. This is the direct edition, so I'm not sure if that was the newsstand or just a variant of the direct edition, but I've seen that one before, but they're always beat up when I find them for cheap, so I didn't mind paying a couple bucks for this one. And then got Ren and Stimpy Holiday Special from 1994. This one was $3. Just try to pick up the Ren and Stimpy stuff when I find it for cheap. And then the last book I got from the flea market was this Rye Companion for $2. Just kind of a source book, I guess, for Rye that came out in the early 90s when the Valiant stuff was popping off. So happy to find that. I've never seen this before. I don't even remember it coming out with all that Valiant stuff. It's not worth anything, but I do like picking up the early Valiant stuff. So that's all the books I got from the flea market. The last stack here is stuff I got from a Peddler's Mall in Bardstown, Kentucky. I got all these from one particular booth. They are different prices. So this, we'll see, most of them are $3. And then I've got a couple of dollar books. So this is Masters of the Universe #1. This is the cover A. I've got this, there's like a foil version of this with the same artwork on it. I've got that, but I didn't just have the regular cover A, so I picked that one up for $3. And then Star Wars Tales #4 for $3. This is the first appearance of like the Dark Troopers there, that they were in the Mandalorian show. And this looks like it's a newsstand. You can see these Dark Horse Star Wars books. In newsstands, they say Star Wars Presents instead of not. So I guess the direct one would say Direct Edition, and then the barcode that says Star Wars Presents on there, those are the newsstands. So this one was $3. It was probably going for, I don't know, $30 or $40 when they appeared in the Mandalorian show, so it's gone down quite a bit since then, but for $3, why not? Got a cool Transformers book. This is Best of the UK number 1, cover B. It's got a nice Dinobots cover on there. That one was $3 as well. Then a Biff to the Future cover. This is the Biff to the Future number 6 subscription cover. It's got Doc on there in the straight jacket and the padded wall cell, so I thought that was pretty funny. And then I picked up this Zombie Sama. It's a trade paperback. It's a thick book. I grabbed this one because the Akira homage, and then it was a Kickstarter and Indiegogo variant, so I thought it might be worth something, but it's not. It looks like a cool story, so may read that or try to flip it, I'm not sure. And then the last books I've got, these were all a package of 3 for $3. So I was flipping through and I saw this one. This was on the cover, or on the front, obviously. Forgive Me, Father, number 1. And it felt a little thick, so I flipped it around. And it's got Forgive Me, Father, number 3. But then I looked at it, and you can't really see. But there's the second book is in there as well, which is the one that's worth a lot, and it's the variant. So I opened it up, and sure enough, there it was. Forgive Me, Father, number 2, the Jeff DeCall cover, and then you see it's even signed by him, which I thought was really cool. So this book goes for quite a bit. There's a signed copy on eBay going, the seller's asking $1,000 for it right now. So I couldn't find any recent sales, but I know this is very popular with the Jeff DeCall collectors, and it was on, it's been on a couple of the Hot 10 lists or whatever over the last few years. Apparently it's very hard to find, and there's a trade paperback version, I think, that collects the whole series. Like, I don't know if it's, I guess it's probably just these 3 issues that has this cover on it, so keep an eye out for that as well. That one goes for quite a bit. So all 3 of these books were in the same package for $3, so I guess technically this one cost me $1. Not sure how much I'm going to get for it, but I'm definitely going to try to sell it. I'm not a big Jeff DeCall fan, so I have no real attachment to this book. But I was just really, really happy to find this one in the package for $1. So it just goes to show you, if you see something, just keep your eyes out. You never know what you're going to find, because this is, like you said, this is the variant. The issues 1 and 3 were just the A covers. I'm not sure why this variant was in there, but I'm happy it was. So I'm going to send this one off to get graded. I pulled out a few other books that I've wanted to get graded over the years, but I just haven't pulled the trigger. But this one is definitely worth grading. I'm not sure what the condition's going to come back as, but if I can get this graded in anything above a 9.0 and get that signature verified, that's, I don't know, on the low end. I don't know, guessing $500 or $600. And like I said, the copy on eBay, somebody's asking $1,000 for it, and that's the only one on there, so it's obviously pretty hard to find. So I'm going to send this. I'll show you the other books that I pulled out to get graded as well. So I'm going to send this Spring number 2. This is another Jeff DeCall cover. There's only 5 of these that have been graded. Raw, it goes for anywhere between like $5 and $30. I'm just going to send it off to get graded because the census is so low, and I didn't see any graded copies on eBay. This one is Ghost Racers number 4. This is the 1 in 25 variant. There are less than, I think there's 5 of these on the census, so people are asking raw upwards of $100 for it. So if I can get it graded at, decent grade, I can get a few hundred for it, hopefully. And then I'm going to send this one off, this New Worlds Anthology number 6. This is just an early Spider-Man 1 homage. I'm not sure if it's the very first one or not, but it's definitely an early one. So I'm going to send that one off. And the last book is this Savage Dragon variant, this 120 Soul Star variant. Oh, so there's only like 4 of those on the census, and then there's like four of these on the census as well. So I was looking for books that there aren't a lot on the census and that have a little bit of value to them to grade. So hopefully that will these will all come back high grades, and I can sell them for money to continually fund this awesome hobby. It's so much fun to do and share with you guys. I'll definitely do an unboxing when I get the CGC slabs back for these 5 books and show you guys what I got. But until then, I will talk to you next time. See you guys.